Greetings, Geechlings. Geechin Prime here with my live reaction of Attack on Titan, Chapter 96, The Gate of Hope. Let's see. Just in case anybody hasn't caught my other videos that I did yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I have a family gathering coming up this week, and so if any chapters do come out, they'll probably be delayed, but I think there's a Japanese holiday, so you know. Anyway, and also the reason why this has been delayed was because I thought Manga Stream would be coming out with their version of it, because it's usually a little cleaner and whatnot, but Manga Stream's not been as reliable the last several weeks. Okay, we got Reiner. He's going up to a tree. He's been separated from what remained of his group. He's calling out Bertolt, Annie, Marcel. Marcel is dead, dude. I guess that's hitting him. Well, it's protecting me. Or, damn, what is up with this font? He was eaten by a Titan. Walt's protecting me. Because of me. Have they all been eaten? I don't remember anything. My mind has gone blank. What should I do? I shouldn't stay here. I'll be eaten too. I'll die here today. Okay. I know, like, traumatic events and whatnot, but you would think a soldier would have a bit more mental training, you know. Oh, well, they showed up. And he kicked him in the side. Huh? Oh, impressive. This is the first time I've lost to you in long distance running. Okay, and Bertolt looks exhausted. Just now, if we had captured the Titan who had eaten Marcel, we wouldn't have lost the Jaw Titan. But because the two of you ran away, I got swept up in the flow of things. Damn you, Marcel is gone now. To think that we would encounter a Titan in that sort of place. You're on an island of Titans, and you didn't think you would run into one? Oh, poor planning and expectations were just so low, weren't they? Or would it be high in this regard? I don't know. Do you think that we didn't approach the walls, there wouldn't be any Titans? Or did you think that if we didn't approach the walls, there... No. No, that's not always the case. Didn't we learn that not all Titans behave the same way? Well, they're all hungry, mindless beasts, so they act pretty close. I know there's deviant Titans, but anyway. No, we're done now. Let's go back. What? We will retrieve the Jaw Titan and go back. They should have transformed back into a human by now. Well, oh, well, yeah, because if you eat, yeah. I forgot that little detail that they do transform if they gain a power of Titan. Since we've lost Marcel's command, we can't retrieve the founding Titan power anymore. Wait, he was the commander? Huh. I thought it would be Annie. The mission has already failed. Even somewhere like here, a Titan could appear. Alright, and they're walking away. Reiner's having thoughts of his mother. If it's you, I'm sure you'll be able to complete the mission. I'm sure your father is also praying for your success. Wait. We can't go back yet. We have to complete this mission. Or continue with this mission. For sure. You can't return like this. Oh yeah, because he was like dead last, wasn't he? So if he fails, then it's like, okay, screw you, dude. We're killing you, or whatever they do to failures. If you go back to Marley like this, you'll have the armored Titan taken away from you. Oh, I forgot he already had it. I hate these month-long stretches. You'll be eaten by the next warrior. Not that that was anything to do with me. How can you be so sure that will only happen to me. What? Oh yeah, they technically fail. You fail as a group. Will I be the only one to take responsibility for the fact that all three of us ran away? Can you say that with any certainty that you two won't also be purged? Oh, and that the shock is on their faces. Plus, retrieving the Jaw Titan is not the best course of action. What if the person uses the Jaw Titan's power to escape? With its speed, we could never capture it with our Titans alone. We would need the Cart Titan. I guess it has been called the Cart Titan more than the Mule Titan, but I preferred the Mule Titan, to be honest. Surely they wouldn't be able to use its power right away. You were able to use the Colossal Titan's power right away. Anyway, oh, so he was a quick learner? Oh, cool. Anyway, if we use all our powers pursuing the Jaw Titan and end up getting eaten ourselves, or if we return back to the anchored Marley ship with the failure, or with this failure on our hands, either way, we're done for. Well, this situation just got 10 shades of darker, didn't it? Because their lives are basically at risk. If we want to return home, we need some sort of success. Without the Founding Titan, we can't go back now. Wait, if you'd shown even 1/100th of this ruthlessness back then, we wouldn't have lost the Jaw Titan. Marcel, wait, is there something underneath that, like, scanlation watermark? Because I can kind of see something is there. Like I said, Manga Stream usually has quality scans. This is not a quality scan. And now you're threatening us to cover your own back? I don't know. Ooh, kick to the face. Annie, you explain this all to Magath. I'll tell him I take responsibility for everything. Honorary Marleyan, Chosen Warrior, Marley, Eldian, fuck them all. They're all liars, only looking out for themselves. And I'm the same. I need to get back home. Boy, we've never seen Annie this angry and erratic in emotion. You should have died back there. If you're feeling sorry, just die. Just die, covered in your sins. Oh, she just curb stomped him. And Bertolt's like crying, kind of. She's walking away. He got back up. God, that face. Oh, he's fighting her now. Well, this is interesting. How did they ever work together for so long? Reiner is dead. Wait, if he's dead, then that means this is like that, like where his second brain or whatever in his spinal cord or whatever that was supposed to be. If you say we need Marcel, then I will become Marcel. Wait. What? Well, I guess you can take on 2 Titan powers, but still. Enough. Please stop it. This is the only way for us to make it back home. Struggling on the ground. Reiner, we got it. So please, let's all go home. Together. But Annie just transformed. And they're riding on her. Boy, that, like, part of the neck where there's not, like, there's muscle there, but it's not, like, fat or anything, so it's kind of concave. It makes, like, almost a perfect seat for them. Uh-oh. A small legion of Titans is coming right behind them. Reiner, any stamina is low. I know. Shit, they're catching up. We still haven't reached the wall. According to the plan, what should have been done in rotation with the Jaw Titan, Annie is now doing it all by herself. She's at her limit. Why not use the Colossal Titan? I mean, like, the strides. He could walk, what, an eighth of a mile maybe at a time. Maybe not that long, but you know, and then it would conserve on energy. Even so, using the armor titan here won't work. I can see it. There it is. Annie, switch now. Oh, so okay, so Reiner's taking the lead for that. There's some titans, or there are more titans than expected. We have to hurry. Bertolt, we're counting on you. This is, and they're looking at the gate. Wall Maria. It's huge. To destroy something this big? Will I be able to do it? Is he actually going to be shorter, seeing as he's not fully grown, as we saw him in the beginning of the series? So will he not be able to, like, look over the wall? After destroying Wall Mario, we'll use the chaos of the Titan invasion to infiltrate and mix in with the civilians. And the King of the Walls, we observe King Fritz's actions and search for the founding Titan. Everything depending on the wall being destroyed. Or depends on the wall being destroyed. If this fails, we can't start the operation. We're counting on you, Bertolt. Oh wait, his hand's on the wall, so maybe he isn't quite as tall? Oh, he's able to look over it, huh? But I guess maybe the Titan's size doesn't actually change regardless of, like, your level of, like, maturity, you know, like natural progression of your body's development, because he's like at least a head over the wall, which maybe he's a little shorter than, I don't remember exactly how much over the wall he was, and people are noticing him. Oh wait, I forgot the timeline. Oh god, this is when it all happened the first time, because there's Aaron, Mikasa. Why did I say Misak? And Arwen, and he's looking at them. Not that he knows them. He's kicking in the wall. I can't believe I forgot the timeline of things. It just feels stupid. Okay, so he's blown a hole through the gate. We did it. Bertolt. Oh, and now they're attacking him from behind. He's armored, so he might survive. You know, well enough. I mean, he obviously survives. This is the past. Okay, he's fighting them off. Good. He's making a run for the wall. Oh no. A Titan is making its way towards Bertolt. Oh, it's that Titan. It's, I forget what her name is, but it's Grisha's first wife. You know, the smiling Titan. And she's just walking through the gate. Huh? Okay, they're climbing up the wall now. Making the hole was kind of pointless. Well, no, wait, they made that for the chaos. I want to become a warrior. I wanted to fulfill my mother's wishes and allow us to live happily together with my father, the three of us. But the father who wished for that never existed. Mother kept dreaming on about something she knew could never come true. I am the warrior that was chosen, and I should have died today. Boy, Reiner holds a lot of baggage on his shoulders, doesn't he? Sorry, Reiner. Why did you apologize? Why did you save someone like me? No, I don't want to end this yet. I still don't understand anything. Okay, and he's barging in. You know, I don't fully recall if they ever mentioned the armor Titan being in the walls. But I'm pretty sure he's in the walls at that point when he's like charging. And I just remember the Colossal Titan. Okay, they're waking up. Or that's Annie waking up. I guess that's like a refugee kind of temporary camp for the people that have been misplaced or displaced. Where are we? inside wall rose. Annie, Bertolt, I'm sorry. Marcel, I will become a true warrior. Oh, those three are like three little beds away from our other main three characters, so things could have been a lot different. My village was in the mountains on the southeast side of Walmaria. Okay, just some rando. Unlike the villages across the river, we didn't get news of the wall being destroyed. Well, the Titans reached us before the news did. When the sun came up, the animals were restless, and the sound of the ground shaking got louder. Like I'd never heard before, I realized it was the sound of footsteps, and hurried to open the window. The Titan's looking through the window at him. I don't remember much after that. We escaped on our horses, leaving 3 children about your age behind. Well, that's just horrible. You know, they want to preserve the human race, yet they leave the future generation. Oh, lovely. And he's talking to our Titan group there. Hey, wasn't the sole survivor of his village? Or wasn't he the sole survivor of his village? Oh, he hung himself. I guess those sins overcame him. Village? What was it called? That tiny settlement that doesn't even appear on the map? It doesn't matter anymore. Let's get him down. So, that King Fritz is just a stand-in. Not just the old grandpa, but the whole family. Even though they're puppets with no authority, they probably aren't subjects of Ymir. Only Eldians who sucked up to the king 100 years ago took control in Walsina. Maybe it's because we couldn't use the founding Titan. They gave authority over to the family, who were able to uphold their secrets and show loyalty. Then we can just go to that family. We must be they must be in contact with the true king of the walls. How? Shall I ask them to hire me as a servant, or try to seduce one of the men there and marry myself off? Boy, Annie, just whatever works, right? Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, it's impossible. They aren't subjects of Ymir, so they're able to stay in power. They wouldn't want to taint their family with our demon's blood. After the wall was destroyed, they warned the military to watch out for infiltrators and stopped hiring any new servants. I don't have the charm to make men fall for me anyway. Not with that deadpan attitude, you don't. That's not true. Thank you? Oh, Bertolt's trying to raise her spirits. Would there have been a relationship there if he wasn't dead and she was crystallized? She's still crystallized, I want to know. If that's the case, then the only way we have to infiltrate is become a soldier and join the military police. Well, that didn't work out well for any of you, did it? I'm sure you don't want to hear this from me, but even doing this amount of investigation took us 2 years. Oh, so it's been that much time passed. Okay. Well, I guess really the only one that looks any different is Reiner. During that time, all we were able to do, or were doing, was chopping trees, because the only ones who can go in and out of the capital are women. The 10 years we have left, are you telling us to waste them playing soldiers? So technically they have 8 years left, right? It's been 2 years since the wall was destroyed. The king didn't make any moves. Or wait, would it? No, it'd be close to 8 years. If the information from the Tiber family is correct, then the king is tied down by the first king's will. If that's the case, instead of messing like this, we can just go and settle this straight away. So, you're saying that we should just go destroy Wall Rose and Wall Cena too? If we can do that, the Founding Titan would have no choice but to reveal itself. No matter how worn out it is, one scream from it can change everything. If that happens, we won't just fail our mission. We'll die along with the rest of the world. Wait, are you planning a suicide... excuse me, a suicide mission? I don't know, I may have to reread this again. Definitely for my review. The fate of humanity rests in our hands. If that's the case, then we have no choice but to press forward no matter how long it takes. I'm finally starting to understand too. That is the true meaning of us being here. And he just pried up a stump. Tell me, what have you all come here for? Okay, they're all being recruits now. I came here to save humanity. Yeah, and that was the end of the chapter. Well, hope that didn't take too long, 21 minutes. Anyway, I don't know, some of it was confusing. I don't know if it's just because I can't sometimes make all the connections when I'm doing a live reaction. The review will probably make things a little clearer. It was an okay chapter. I mean, probably not the best, but it could just be that I didn't comprehend it all. I'll give it a 3 just as a kind of a placeholder for the live reaction and the chapter as a whole. We'll see what the review does later on. I may have my opinion changed. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Keechlings, roll out.